Hey everybody, Alvareux here again, and this video we're going to be doing the secrets of Deadminds. We're going to be glitching and looking at the so-called developer area. And as you can see, I'm allowed back in Stormwind as long as I promote Thomas Miller Baker. Bastard. So come to Thomas Miller and get all of your bread. He's got a lot of cool stuff. I was told I have to buy the most expensive thing to have that restraining order removed. So, what? It sells on the auction house for 1,000 gold? Alright, well, let's just go ahead and buy some of that. Thank you, Thomas Miller. Everybody, go get your bread from Thomas. He's my main man. Now I'm just going to come over here and put this shit on the auction house. I think 14,000 gold's good enough. Cool. Alright, let's get to the video. Alright, so we are at the Deadminds, and as you guys can see, the portal's missing. This is normal. You're not going to actually be able to get into Deadminds until this stupid scenario shit's over, because it zones you into a completely different place. So we're just going to hang here and wait for the idiots upstairs to finish the scenario, and then we're going to go into Deadminds and start the video. Alright, now that that's done, we're going to walk into Deadminds. Things that you are going to need to complete this are Elixir of Giant Growth, and you are going to also need a Goblin Glider. I know in some of my recent videos we were able to slow fall, but in this one you are going to need the glider. So we're going to come up here. It's easy to jump up here, as you just saw. Use this, as a little high, so you can get a little higher, and then boom, you're up there. And we're going to come to this wall, get up nice and close to it like you're going to kiss it. Hold on. There we go. And then we're going to use the elixir. We're going to log out, and I'm going to speed this up. And we're going to sign back in. And then once you sign back in, you should be through the wall, and you should be able to jump up. Now you want to be very careful, because if you fall, you are screwed. As you can see, we can kind of cheat. So we're gonna face. Can't cheat anymore. We're gonna face about that direction, and then we're gonna Goblin Glide, and we're gonna aim for this area. Now, if you use slow fall, you will not make it over there. You will fall into the nothing, and when that happens, you will get disconnected several times until you eventually are at the beginning of the instance. But we're going to head over here, and then we're going to head to this area right over there. Be careful. Be very careful. Careful. Ha! Almost fucked that up. So, we're going to head over to the quote-unquote developer area. I don't know if this is actually a developer test area or not, but we're going to go take a look. I am going to speed this part up a little bit. Alright, as you can see, there are some trees in the distance. The terrain is changing. And we got this purple shit coming out of the ground. Now, the terrain looks kind of familiar, and that's because it looks like Outland. And then these trees right here, there's actually a cool story behind this. So, this is apparently a dev area. Who knows if that's actually true. But these trees that are floating walls? I like walls. You hit your face on them. Now, these trees were actually in Outland over in Hellfire Peninsula. Now, they're not there now, but back in Vanilla, it's rumored that that area was actually supposed to be in the game for Vanilla. It was supposed to be a questing area. And these trees, when they data mined, they were and actually went into the game, they actually saw these floating over Hellfire Peninsula. These rocks floating, they were floating above Hellfire Peninsula as well. And these little dome things, if to me, they look like either the dome that was over top of Dalaran before it was moved in Wrath of the Lich King over to Northrend, or they could be the domes that went over the eco domes that were in Netherstorm. But yeah, it's a really cool place. Yeah, it's a really cool place. These rocks actually kind of look familiar to Blade's Edge Mountains, to be completely honest with you. Like some of the cliffs that we're looking over Blade's Edge Mountains. But yeah, I will get some, I'll also show some, I don't think I'm going to have any video, but I could show some screenshots of how Hellfire Peninsula looked back when it was in vanilla. There were actually mushrooms and stuff like that that were over there, and of course all of that had been taken out and scrapped. I think probably because the mushrooms are over in Zangamarsh. But yeah, it's just a really cool area. I looked around, I couldn't find anything else. If you guys want to explore, definitely. You know, if you find anything else that's cool, drop me your video. I'll definitely take a look at it. But yeah, if you were to fall out of this instance, like over there, where you was using the Goblin Glider, I'll show you what happens. I'm just gonna jump down and get DC'd. Maybe it's not gonna DC me. Interesting. Okay, so those are what's over Dalaran, because that is oh, that is cool. I'm glad we jumped down here. My body's just gonna keep falling. That is really, really cool looking. So those are actually the trees in the forest area. Look, that's actually a building that was over by where Dalaran was before it was moved to Northrend. And that's really awesome. Alright, everybody. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to give me a like on the video. If you're not already subscribed, do that. Well, I mean, you don't have to, but I would like if you did it. Leave me a comment of some games you'd like to see me play in my upcoming series, Alvareux Can't. And remember to share this video with your friends and take a look at my other videos. I got some other secret videos, some other World of Warcraft videos, and some Rocket League videos too, with more to come. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Now get the fuck out of here.